Hi, my name is Nicole Monserrat Corrangel, and now I'm going to present the city that I would to visit, that is Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. First, uh, Rio de Janeiro is a huge coastal city in Brazil. This city can also be considered the heart of Brazil or its capital. Why do I want to visit this city? I would like to visit this city because it's a great heritage in beaches, as well as to be able to experience the incredible festivals that it celebrates. About this, we talk about this more ahead on the presentation in the part of the of some traditions. Yep. Another reason that I want to visit this country is because I want to appreciate the beautiful sunsets that the city gives you, as well as to be able to see all the important monuments and places. About the monuments and the important heritage, like sculptures and all these things, we talk about more ahead. Rio de Janeiro is the best place to go if you want to relax and have the craziest days of your life. One of the reasons that I really visit this city is because I want to um, stay in a carnival, in this big carnival that they did or they do it. So I want to celebrate one of these things or one of the celebrations that they have. Okay, we continue with the landmark. One of the landmark that have this city is the Christ of the of Redeemer. Redeemer, sorry. The Christ of the Redeemer is a representative of Brazil on the list of the seven wonders of modern world. Christ the Redeemer is a monument impossible to miss in the middle of the landscape on the city of Rio de Janeiro. When you visit this city, one of the first things that you want to watch is this incredible monument that a lot of people, the first thing that they do it is take pictures with this, because when you think in Rio de Janeiro, the first thing that you think is like the Christ, or the Christ the Redeemer. Next, skyline. Rio de Janeiro has one of the best views of Brazil from its well-known Pan Dulce mountain. That is this one, Pan Dulce mountain, as well as its very well known Christ Redeemer, Redeemer, sorry. But the most spectacular thing is the night horizon that this city gives you, as well as its urban landscapes and beaches. Colorful and cheerful neighborhoods. This city have one of the most incredible neighborhoods because all the people that live here are so happiest and are so helpful and all these things. So I mentioned one of the three most important neighborhoods in this city, that is Botafogo. In the first characteristic that this neighborhood has is music and nightlife mixed in a popular Botafogo. The next is the downtown of Rio de Janeiro. In this part of the city, Rio's, we can we they have Rio's financial district is home to numerous cultural treasures. And the other one, and this is one of the most important neighborhoods, is the Copacabana. World-class beaches attracts visitors from all over the world to Copacabana. Copacabana is one of the most important one of the most important beaches in Rio de Janeiro, because we can remember that Rio de Janeiro is a coast. In Rio de Janeiro has to the one of the most important ports in Brazil. Continue. Tourist spot. Rio de Janeiro received intense international tourists. It's one of the main economic centers, cultural and financial resources of the country, and is known international for its cultural icons and landscapes, such are Sugarloaf Mountain, the statue of Christ Christ the Redeemer, one of the seven wonders of the modern world. We know this, and the Copacabana and Ipanema beaches, and the stadium. About these incredible monuments, and that Brazil is one of the most important. The Rio de Janeiro is one of the most important cultural and financial resources of Brazil, and like Copacabana is one of the most important neighborhoods. We have another important thing in Rio de Janeiro, that is the stadium, because for all these aficionados for the soccer, for all the men's or maybe women's that love the soccer, Rio de Janeiro has the stadium, because, for example, Brazil has one of the most important soccer players in all the history of the world, that is Pelé. So most of the people that, or most of the aficionados of this play can be visit the stadium. Next, a harbor or port of Rio de Janeiro. We talk about this like I mentioned this like Rio de Janeiro has one of the most important port in Brazil. Not the most important, but it's one of the most important port or harbor in Brazil. This port is located in northern area of the Centro, Gamboa, Salud, Santo Cristo, and Caju neighborhoods. It is also known as Puerto Maravilla due to the rehabilitation programs carried out there. Continue. Then we have some traditions. I don't want to talk about with a lot of tradition of Brazil, but I mentioned three important points about this. One of the most important is the local inhabitants are very smiling, happy, and friendly. All the people that live in Brazil are so helpful, and they have this they are a very hospitable people, because Brazil have due to the large number of migrants arriving in the country, so they have this thing like they all the time want to the other people stay better, stay well, like they feel comfortable. The other point is the citizens are party lovers and always celebrate them in style. Rio's famous carnival attracts tourists from all over the world. We know, like, the first thing that we think we thought in Rio de Janeiro is like Rio de Janeiro's carnival, because Rio de Janeiro has one of the most incredible carnivals when they do this. Or when we watch movies, we can watch this. And yes, the other thing is the new year, and this point is too important to me because when I read about this, it's like, oh, I don't know, this is incredible. The new year in Rio de Janeiro peace at the height of summer. Okay, I talk about a little bit about this, only like the things that I read. The people in Rio de Janeiro, in October, they is they start to prepare all the things to the Christmas and New Year. They start the For example, they start the Christmas and the New Year in October, because October, November, and December is like all the preparation, all the things that they want, that they have to prepare for the Christmas and the New Year. Another thing that is important to mention is like when is New Year, they go to the Atlantic Ocean, and they throw throw white flowers. Sorry, I forgot. They throw in the ocean white flowers, because they 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 think that is liberation of her all her bad problems, and it's incredible, this tradition. I don't know if it's a pollution thing, but I hope not. But it's a great tradition. So that's all of my presentation. I hope that you enjoying this presentation, and that you want to visit this incredible city. Thank you.